Hi guys, good morning. It's your girl Bridget Ekpo. Welcome to Obodooyinbo TV. I'm just driving to work and they're talking about skunk cannabis, and it reminds me of my neighbor that has been doing my head in. I'm really unhappy this morning, honestly, because this woman, I don't know. I don't really understand this woman, to be honest. So, first of all, let me put out a disclaimer out there. I don't have anything against Jamaicans. I have worked with some very lovely Jamaicans before. I went to uni with a couple of them. We became friends, and you know, very decent people. So I have no issues with Jamaicans at all. But I have this neighbor who has become a proper nuisance in my area, not just my street, my whole area. I'm telling you guys, she doesn't live on my street directly. She lives on the street behind my street. But how the houses are designed is in a way that our back door is facing directly to our own street, where our own house is. Oh my God, what can I say about this woman? This woman is really doing my head in, honestly. She's a young lady. She should be maybe in her, you know, mid-30s or, you know, late 30s or so. Do you know what? Since I've lived in that house, I don't really know who lives in that place, because you have people coming and going every hour of the day. Not that it's my business, so I usually mind my business, you know. It's not my business, but it becomes a problem when you are disturbing the whole street. Okay, let me digress. This woman, it's like her house is a touchdown for all Jamaicans who wants to party in London, honestly. So you find people coming and going at every time of the day and night. They don't sleep, and as they are there, they are smoking skunk cannabis, honestly. Skunk cannabis is illegal in the UK, but the way these people smoke it openly, not that they are going to even hide or smoke it indoors. You know, when we first got to that, when we first moved there, because she was staying there before we moved there, I noticed that there's always smell of cannabis in our house. It will be filtering it from the window. I'll be wondering, where is this smell coming from? You know, until I now realize that it's her place that the smell is coming from. And then on top of that smell, so there are people always hanging around the place, men, women, you know, all hours of the day, sitting outside, not even inside, though, they are outside smoking it openly. They don't care. And I mean, it's not my business what you smoke. If you like, smoke whatever you like. I don't care, as long as you are not bothering me with it. And you know, we have children, we have young children who go and come by themselves, and they will be seeing people hanging around and smoking this nonsense that you people are smoking, and they will be hailing it. I'm telling you that, you know, everyone that lives around that place, we are second-hand smokers. I'm telling you. So sometimes when you guys see me, that I'm so happy on my blogs, maybe I'm high from smoking second-hand Igbo that I'm inhaling from my neighbor. I'm sick and tired of this woman. It's not bad enough that she's doing drugs openly and smoking skunk cannabis 24 hours of the day, and all the Jamaicans that want to smoke skunk cannabis come to her property. Parties. Oh my God. I mean, how many parties can you have in a year? How many parties? I mean, we all have parties. Normally, when you want to have party, the decent thing for you to do is to, you know, you let your neighbor know if it's going to be a bit loud. What I usually do is that I'll tell my neighbors, I'll drop a note in their letterbox that I'm having a party. It's going to be a bit loud, and, you know, it will be on till about 10 p.m. You know, but I've never received any note from this woman before that she's having a party, because she's always having parties every other weekend. She's having a party. I don't know what she's celebrating. And this party that she's having is not just having a party. She'll put balloons and put speakers outside. She'll put speakers, really large. It's like a street party. So she'll put these speakers outside her property, and then she'll start blasting music. Oh shoot, this place is completely blocked now, innit? Come and see speakers. You know the kind of speakers that they use in African churches, that they used to disturb the whole neighborhood in Nigeria. Those are the speakers this woman used. She'll put them outside. and be blasting this music. She has no regard for her neighbors, that, you know, she's disturbing other people's peace. Because she's doing party doesn't mean we're all doing party, or that we enjoy the same kind of music she's playing. She will play all the, you know, reggae music in this world, African music in this world, any music you can think of, she will play them and blasting them. And she will play them to the night. One day she was doing this thing till 1 a.m. You know, I had to call the police because I couldn't sleep. I'm like, oh my God, any decent human being would think that, okay, if you are playing music loud like this, you know, when it gets to a certain time, around 6, 7, you should realize that, okay, other people might want to go to bed, or highest 8, 9 o'clock, switch it off. No, this woman does not agree. She will be blasting this music, and you know, before you know, they'll start fighting. You know what it is now. Wherever you have booze, you have, you know, you have drugs, and you have people who are high, and they've been drinking and doing all whatnot all day. Before you know, fight will start. They start fighting. They'll start breaking each other's head. When I went to Nigeria recently, my children told me when I came back that they called the police again. I mean, they are calling police to this property so many times that, you know, it's disturbing. They call police, they will come and arrest somebody. They will come and take, sometimes the police will just come and warn them. Because, you know, sometimes, because London Metropolitan Police is under a lot of criticisms for, you know, racial profiling and all that, you know. Sometimes they are a bit over careful. The action they should take, they won't take it. In this case now, these people are obviously nuisance neighbors that are disturbing the peace of the whole area. They will come and speak to them. I'm sure they've got like this antisocial order that they issue to people who causes antisocial behavior in the UK. They've got it many times. They would have issued to them because they are a nuisance. They will talk to them. Maybe they will switch it off. It doesn't stop them. Next weekend they are at it again. They started. It's Friday today now. Last weekend they had a party. This same kind of loud party that I'm talking about. Tomorrow now is Saturday, and I'm sure that they're going to have another party again. I just know it. Once it's summer, oh my God, be sure that every weekend these people are going to be having parties. It's like, I don't understand, maybe all the Jamaicans in London are coming to have their parties there. One Jamaican old man that lives nearby to that one, I call him Papa, we are friends. I asked him one day, I said, Papa, this your sister that is always disturbing the whole of this community. What do you say about it? He said to me, say, my dear, I just mind my business. I just say hello when I see her. I just say hello, and I just mind my business. Poor old man, he's retired. He lives alone. Before he will go and talk, and they will come and start fighting him, or, you know. But, you know, this is really driving me mad. I don't know what to do. This woman is such, I don't know. I don't know whether she doesn't work. And you know, this is another thing that this country does. It spoils people a lot. It's changing now a bit. But it used to encourage people to be lazy. Because they will come here. Some people, and that is why they give immigrants bad name. You see, immigrants, they will start giving us bad name. That will come here and will want to take from the system. Some people don't want to contribute. It's people like this that give immigrants bad name. Because 24 hours she's around. She doesn't work. If she's working, she cannot be around 24 hours. Every time, as I'm coming, this woman is there. As I'm going, she's there. There are always people in her property. Always. You have people in her property. Kilo day. Are you the only one that is having parties? Why can't we have peace? This is summer now. If you are missing Jamaica, please buy ticket and go to Jamaica now. I hear it's a very beautiful place. I'm looking forward to going there myself someday. The beaches are very blue and beautiful. Water is clear and blue and all that. Me too, I'm looking forward to going there one day. But please, this woman, I don't know what to do, guys. What should I do? Advise me, please. I need some advice on how to go about this neighbor. You know, all the white people that live locally, because the area is predominantly white people that live around my area. It's a very decent area. It's central London, basically 10 minutes to central London. So it's very easy to commute around there. And it's close to where I work, so it makes it easy for me. I like the area, you know, but this woman, because of her nuisance behavior and because of all these parties she's having, every week, she can make the price of houses go down around there. I swear down. She will make the price of houses go down. What is your problem? Must you have a party every weekend? I mean, we all have parties, house parties, once in a while. Maybe we are just celebrating children's party or birthdays and things like that at home. It's not all the time that you go and you know, rent hall. If you want to make noise, you want to do all night party, go to and get a hall. Pay for it. There are halls that in London you can stay till 4 a.m. if you want to do party. Why should you disturb the peace of the whole community because you are doing party? This woman is really doing my head in, you know, and that's how she'll be looking at you. If you should see you coming, she'll be looking at you as if she's FBI. All her eyes will be on you every time you turn. You make an eye contact with her because she's always there. She's like the watchdog of the streets. When you are going, she'll be watching. When you are coming, she'll be watching. She knows everything that is going on there, and you always see her. So this old man, who is also a Jamaican that lives nearby, was telling me that she said she has plenty sisters who live somewhere that there are so many, their family is large, so they always come down there. So all of you in your family, this is your lifestyle, this is what you do. I beg, I'm sick of it. I'm really sick of it. I don't know what to do. Guys, advise me. Have you had any experience with neighbors like this? Nuisance neighbors that are doing your head in, driving you mad with all sorts of parties and smoking cannabis and generally making your life miserable. I'm not even worried for myself, but I'm worried for my children. Every time you see police coming, we. Once we see police around there, we coming. When we see here siren, police, we know of the kind of behavior that is going on, antisocial behavior. One person there, one of our neighbors there, one Caucasian family, they put their house up for sale. I'm sure it's because of this Jamaican woman, because they can't take it anymore. So please let me know what to do apart from moving, because the kids don't want to move. They don't want to move for now. So advice, please. Advice, oh, help me, save me from a nuisance neighbor. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in my next one. Do remember to subscribe. I love you. Bye bye guys. Bye. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.
We believe in God the Father. We believe in Jesus Christ. We believe in the Holy Spirit.